My cousin Jake asked me to stay at his house for the weekend to watch his dog while he and his family went out of town. I said yes right away. Not just because they were paying me, but also because their house is huge and packed with fun stuff. Seriously, it's like staying in a mansion. The dog's name was Bella. She's a little Havanese, really fluffy and super chill. Watching her didn't take much effort. Just needed to feed her twice a day and let her outside a couple of times. The cool thing was that Bella followed me everywhere I went, like a shadow. If I was watching TV in the big living room, she'd lay in the middle of the floor. If I went down to the basement to play video games, she'd come with me and lay nearby. It kind of made the place feel less empty since I was there alone.
I was in the basement playing video games when Bella suddenly lifted her head and stared toward the dark corner near the boiler room. I used to have a dog, so I knew dogs sometimes react to little sounds, but something about the way she stared made my skin crawl. I paused the game and looked that way too. It was completely quiet and totally dark. No way I was going in there. I tried to ignore it and kept playing, but I couldn't relax. After a minute, Bella did it again. Head up, eyes locked on the boiler room. I told myself it was probably nothing, but I was too freaked out to stay. I shut everything down and rushed upstairs. Bella followed close behind, and I closed the basement door the second she made it up. Upstairs, there was another game room, kind of tucked away down a narrow hallway. That's where I went next. Bella followed me again and laid down by my feet while I played video games. After a while, it started getting late, so I shut everything off and went to the guest bedroom I was staying in. Honestly, it was nicer than my room back home. I put on some sweatpants and a white t-shirt and jumped under the covers. I couldn't sleep without watching a little TV first, and Bella was right next to the bed, quiet and calm. She was starting to grow on me. After a while, I turned the TV off and went to sleep.
In the middle of the night, I woke up to a low growling sound. I sat up and turned on the lamp next to the bed. Bella was lying on the floor, head down, growling quietly. I said her name a few times, but she didn't look at me. Then she slowly lifted her head and stared at the closet door. Her growling got louder as she stood up, still locked on that spot. She wasn't barking, though I hadn't even heard her bark once. The closet had 2 sliding wooden doors, and one side was open, just a little, maybe 3 inches. From where I was in bed, I couldn't see inside. I got up slowly and walked toward it, my heart pounding. I wasn't even sure why I was doing it. I just had to look. When I got close, I finally saw it. Someone's eyes staring through the crack in the door. It was tucked right in the space between the wall and the door, and it was looking right at me.
I screamed louder than I ever had before, but no one was around to hear me. I grabbed Bella, ran out of the bedroom, and headed straight for the front door. I snatched the emergency phone from the kitchen counter and called 911 while running down the front steps. It was around 1 in the morning, so I didn't even think about calling my cousin Jake. The police showed up fast and searched the whole house. They ended up finding a man hiding in the downstairs pantry closet. I didn't see him. An officer stayed with me, keeping me calm. All I could think was that Bella might have saved my life.